Another turnover by St. Christopher's. We apologize for those audio issues, but those should be figured out. Here's Chance Mallory putting up a three, no good. Rebound taken in by Darius Gray. Mallory torched St. Christopher's last time in Scott Gym. Scored 30 points. That's going to be a big key for the Saints tonight. Limiting him as here's Brandon Jennings, goes up through a lot of contact. That's going to Stab.
Nice.
Over a minute in here, 0-0. As they're running Mallory out near the half-court line. Connor Lyons goes up, missed the layup with a tap-in by Denzel Bullet Cole. Still no good. Lyons gets a third opportunity. It's a jump ball. That one is going to St. Christopher's. Stab getting some good looks at the rim off offensive rebounds, which is not something you usually see against St. Christopher's. They're a very strong rebounding team, but so far Stab doing a good job controlling the offensive glass and sledding some good looks. As here's Brandon Jennings, puts up a three. It's good! Brandon Jennings, first 3 points of the night go to St. Christopher's. Here's Mallory. Nice pass back. Lyons, he torched St. Christopher's last time. Hit 5 threes. Here's Denzel Bullet. Coles from the corner. Tries to answer from behind the arc. No good. Rebound ripped down by Kellen Welch. Bridges now. Saints' second leading scorer this year behind Jennings. Now here's Darius Gray in the post. Sophomore will go to work. Sends it out. Stu Cosby. Thought about a three. He'll drive. Gets to the rim. Lays it in. And that is not going to count, however. They're going to get Kellen Welch for an offensive foul. It's going to be the first on Kellen, senior power forward. Mallory over for D'Alessandro. Back to Williford. Bullet Coles in the corner, driving on Welch. Gets around him, spinning, goes up off the glass. Way too strong. So Stab getting to the rim, but just hasn't been able to finish off the looks. As Welch gets it over to Jennings. In the post for Darius Gray. Backing in against D'Alessandro. Darius, double team comes, swings it out. Jennings puts up a three. No good. Rebound tapped out, taken in by Williford. He's going to look to push up the floor. We'll slow things down now. Gets into Mallory. Deep threes up. Left is short. Rebound Jennings. Now he wants to push. Brandon sends it back out. Bridges for three. Short. Rebound Welch, however. Now back in for Bridges. Goes up. And a lot of contact on the arm, but no foul call. As turnover there by St. Christopher's. Already their fourth of the night. But they still do lead 3-0 despite the high turnover count. Here's Mallory trying to go to work on Jennings. Gets in. Bullet Coles going up. And that's a travel. Refs blowing a lot of whistles so far early. That's 6 combined turnovers by these teams. JT, what are your thoughts on the first 3.5 minutes, Ben?
This game so far, wildly important. 0-3 is an accurate representation of what these teams have fought for and how hard they're going to go against each other tonight. Definitely going to be prioritizing defense. And it's going to be a tough game for both teams.
As Brandon Jennings took a lot of contact there, but no call as Bullet Coles tries to barrel through Kellen Welch, but Kellen strips it and Bullet Coles kicks it out of bounds. So another turnover. It's 7 already by these two teams, just over halfway through the first quarter. Bridges over for Jennings. In the paint now, Darius Gray going to work. Double team comes, goes up strong off the bottom of the backboard, no good. D'Alessandro pulls it down, spinning, throws it away. Another turnover. That's 8. As here's Jennings now driving. Euro goes up with the left and lays it in. Fancy finish from Brandon Jennings. He's got all 5 points scored by St. Christopher's and all 5 points in the game tonight. D'Alessandro puts up a long 2 and gets the bounce.
As long as we don't tell everyone what quarter it is, we can just say Brandon Jennings got all the points for the Saints tonight.
That's knocked away by Bullet Coles. That's going to be off his foot. So staying with St. Christopher's as Elijah Brandon will check on, and Darius will take a seat. Bridges in for Welch now. 10 on the shot clock. Kellen Welch back to Bridges. Clock down to 5. He's got to hoist it up. Puts up a 3. No good. Rebound by Stab. Williford barreling down the lane. Sends it out. Lyons deep 3. No good. And Mallory with the offensive rebound. The shortest man on the floor gets the second chance for Stab. And he lays it in. JT, you brought this stat up earlier. This is an insane stat to me. Chance Mallory listed at 5'9" is, hold on a second as he knocks that pass away, but listed at 5'9". In their last game against Collegiate, how many rebounds did he have?
He had 20 or 21, I believe. Incredible rebounding ability. He leads Stab in rebounds actually this year. He leads them in a lot of statistics.
It's incredible.
He's a wonderful player. It'll be interesting to see how he does next year.
There's the waistband issue there with Austin Williford. The ref corrects that. We are good to go here. It's Welch, the inbounder. Gets it into the paint for Jennings. Pass tip, knocked away. But it is going to be going back to St. Christopher's. Jennings, the inbounder now. Gets it in for Elijah Brandon. 16 on the shot clock for St. Christopher's. Pass tipped and nearly stolen by Denzel Bullet Coles, but Sonny Bridges gets it back. 8 on the shot clock. Gets it in for Welch, backing in against Mallory. Swings it to the corner. Cosby puts up a 3. Puts it in! Stuart Cosby, his first 3 points of the night. As D'Alessandro driving. Gets it in. Williford, layup, no good. Rebound, Elijah Brandon. He played very good defense on that possession. Pushes up the floor. Brandon driving, kicks it out. Bridges nearly threw it away. Bridges crossing over. Mid-range jumper. Beautiful shot. (10-4) the score. Williford up and under. Nice finish there. Jennings driving, nearly loses it, gets it back, sends it to Elijah Brandon, over for Bridges. Back to Jennings now. Gets a screen from Welch. Brandon Jennings sends it to Bridges. Driving, tries to get through, but it was knocked away. I believe it was by Mallory, and Brandon Jennings flies up for the steal. Sends it up. Elijah Brandon for 3. Puts it in! What a sequence of events by St. Christopher's. Brandon Jennings with the steal, Elijah Brandon with the 3, and their lead is up to 7 as we will be back after this timeout. I stand corrected, there is not a timeout.
You fooled me too.
Austin Williford just had to tie his shoes. So, wait. Unclear exactly what's going on here. As now a timeout will be taken. No, excuse me, a timeout will not be taken.
You faked me out again.
So now that this is finally settled, 13-6 St. Christopher's, minute 10 left in the first frame. Mallory, double team comes, sends it over. D'Alessandro driving. It's going to be a blocking foul on Elijah Brandon, his first of the night. Second team foul on the Saints. Mallory, guarded by Jennings. Tries to get around him, spinning, goes up. What a finish from Chance Mallory. Brandon defended that perfectly, just nothing he could have done. 13-8. 37 seconds in the first quarter. Jennings sends it over to Kellen Welch. Bridges now in the paint. Darius Gray backing in, spinning. Tried to get it to Welch. He wasn't ready for the pass. Stolen by Stab. It's the 10th turnover by these two teams in the first quarter. As D'Alessandro for three, and he puts it in. 13-11 the score now. St. Christopher's can hold for the final shot of the quarter. Jennings, 6 on the clock. Gets a screen from Gray. Brandon Jennings puts up a three. No good. Long rebound out to Williford. And that will do it for your first quarter. Very eventful. 13-11 your score. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back. 13-11 your score after 8 minutes. Here's D'Alessandro. Driving, puts it up over Cosby, off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. That's going to be going to the Saints. Over the back on D'Alessandro. Nine of the Saints' first 13 came from behind the arc. Jennings, Elijah Brandon, and Stu Cosby all hit one. As here's Darius Gray, and he goes up strong, lays it in. Mallory sends it over to D'Alessandro for three. That's his second of the night. The lead down to 1 for St. Christopher's. Here's Bridges. Over for Cosby, pass nearly stolen by D'Alessandro, gets it back, sends it in the corner. Elijah Brandon puts up a three. No good, but the rebound by Darius Gray. And he's gonna get called for an offensive foul. That'll be his first, team's first. Mallory gets a screen, gets it in for Lions, knocked away and stolen. Here's Darius Gray pushing up for Jennings, goes up, off the glass, no good, rebound Gray. He'll go up, and he will go to the line for two. The sophomore center, Darius Gray, at the line for 2 shots, and he misses the first. That's just about the only area of the game where Darius does struggle, even though he has definitely improved a lot at the free throw line this year, still by no means a strength. As the second he does hit, however. Mallory, double team comes, tries to get around, spinning, loses it, gets it back and lays it in. We are level here.
A play like that is a reason why you see how Mallory is such a threat to so many teams.
Cosby spotted up from 3, couldn't hit. Bullet Coles with the rebound. He'll drive, goes up, left the layup short. Rebound by Darius Gray, he'll push. Barging down, counted and 1. Darius Gray. He had some big and ones late last night against Trinity. Has another one here as he will go to the line to try to finish off the 3-point play. There's the free throw from Darius, does not get the bounce. So the lead will stay at 18-16. Just over 2 minutes gone by in this second quarter. Bullet Coles gets a screen from Lyons, guarded by Welch now. Driving, back out to Lyons, puts up a 3. Too strong, rebound by Williford, however, goes up and lays it in. Jennings wanted to push, slows things down now, gets a screen from Kellen Welch. Double team comes, sends it over Cosby, right back to Jennings. Screen from Gray. Jennings drives right, sends it to Elijah Brandon, puts up a 3. It's good! Elijah Brandon, his second 3 of the first half. Bullet Coles. Gray switched on to him. Darius forces a tough shot, but it's good. It's a long 2 from Bullet Coles as the referees convening. As the points have not gone up on the board yet. From our angle, it looks like a long 2, but yes, it was a long 2 for Denzel Bullet Coles. Here's Brandon. Over to Brandon Jennings now. Gets a screen from Gray, goes left, pulls up from 3, puts it in! Brandon Jennings, his second 3 as well. The lead is 4 for the Saints. Bullet Coles gets a screen from Finnegan Black, switched on to Gray again. Driving, goes up and lays it in. Brandon Jennings steps back, 3-pointers up. No good, rebound tapped out by Relch, right to Elijah Brandon, his 3's up. No good. Bullet Coles again. Over to Finnegan Black, deep 3 off the front rim, no good. Rebound, Cosby nearly left it behind, but does come up with it. Jennings, over for Welch. Sends it to Elijah Brandon. They're trying to get it to Darius Gray, but Stab doing everything they can to keep it out of his hands. Jennings, 6 on the shot clock, puts up a 3. No good, rebound taken by Jaden Brown. Up ahead, Bullet Coles, thought about a 3. Over for Williford. Isolating with Elijah Brandon, Tries to get to the rim. Great defense, but off the glass and good. We are tied here.
First tie of the night so far. Both teams matching up well for a third time.
Here's Jennings in for Welch. Beautiful pass, goes up and under and lays it in. Beautiful footwork by Welch. And an even better pass by Brandon Jennings. Bullet Coles driving, turns it over. It's Elijah Brandon. Up ahead, Jennings goes up, throws it down. Brandon Jennings, and that is gonna lead to a timeout for Stab. We will be right back. 28-24, your score. Hello and welcome back. 24-28 as Mallory's pass tipped, and that's going to stay with Stab. 2:15 left in the second quarter. St. Christopher's up by 4. Mallory. Screen comes from Lions. Mallory gets around 2, puts up a 3. Off the back iron, no good. Bullet Coles fighting for it, and that is staying with St. Christopher's. Sonny Bridges. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. St. Christopher's 28-24 the lead. Jennings now in for Darius Gray. Just barely gets it to him. Goes up strong. Gets the roll. The lead is 6 for the Saints. Mallory driving, loses it. Take it away. Here's Brandon Jennings and throws it down once again. And another timeout taken. And that is unbelievable. Brandon Jennings was just given a technical foul for hanging on the rim. Shocking decision by the referee. You can't call that in a final.
Interesting how late it was called, too.
And it was the referee all the way on the other side of the floor. Unbelievable decision. So the basket still counts, and Mallory does hit the free throw. As Mallory does hit both technical free throws. After the technical, Stab has it here. Bullet Coles driving, spinning, nearly traveled, gets over to Lions, swings it to Alessandro, one more from Mallory, fakes, loses it, And that is a foul against St. Christopher's.
Sonny Bridges there, a little bit of a push.
Here's Mallory. Into the corner. Williford driving, sends it out. Lions, deep three is up. No good. Rebound, Brandon. Nearly loses it. And finally decides to hand it off to Brandon Jennings. Jennings driving over for Bridges. He'll drive, pulls up, mid-range jumper, too strong. Rebound by D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro driving, falling away, jumper, no good. Rebound, Gray. Saints can go 2 for 1 if they hurry here. Brandon Jennings pushing down the floor, kicks it out. Cosby, corner three, no good. Rebound by Bullet Coles. About a 2-second differential between shot and game clock. Bullet Coles gets it up. Mallory driving up ahead. Williford hangs up and lays it in. And the Saints can hold for the final shot of the half right here. "13 seconds. Under 10 now. Jennings driving, steps back. Jumper, good. See what they call it. As now Mallory falling away, shot is up and nearly got it to go. And they're gonna give Brandon Jennings 3 points for that shot. I wasn't sure, but that will do it for your first half. 7-point lead for St. Christopher's going into the break. We will be right back in 10 minutes. Hello and welcome back to the second half. After the first 16 minutes, St. Christopher's holding on to a 7-point lead as they look to win their third Prep League tournament in school history and their first since 2000. I'm Edison Palumbi alongside JT Mason. We want to thank all of you for tuning in and spending your Saturdays with us. Hopefully we get some better basketball this second half than what happened at John Paul Jones Arena this afternoon, as Darius Gray goes up and lays it in. Lead up to a game-high 9 for the Saints. Here's Austin Williford. Mallory for 3, no good. Long rebound, right back to Williford though. Mallory has it again, runs into 2 men, back to Williford. Driving, goes up, off the glass, gets the roll. Jennings gets it to Cosby. Back to Welch. Spinning, driving, falling away. Jumper is good. There's a deep 3 from Lyons, no good. Jennings now in the post. Darius Gray backing in, goes up, counted and one! Darius Gray, the lead up to double digits.
Darius Gray coming out of that first half, hot already.
As the free throw rolls off, but lead up to a game-high 11 for St. Christopher's. And that's an offensive foul. As we're going to see Hao Sheng Huang check in. Bridges for Jennings now. Welch over for Cosby. In for Darius Gray again. He'll go to work. Double team comes. Has to get rid of it. Spinning, finds Bridges. He'll drive and has it taken away by Mallory. In transition, Chance Mallory goes up and he is going to be fouled. So 2 free throws coming up for the junior guard, Chance Mallory.
Saints coming into this half fairly calm, working their game plan well, switching around a lot more than previous games. We started to see the last couple games after the home game against Stab.
As Mallory goes 1 for 2 at the line, fight for the rebound, taken by Darius Gray.
Since that last home game against Stab, the Saints have been trying various things and working to really guard three-point shooting, and they've managed to do that in the last couple of games fairly well. They're still working on it here, as we've seen a healthy mix from both teams so far.
As Kellen Welch will be fouled by Mallory. It's going to be the 3rd on Chance Mallory. Assuming the scoreboard is correct. That could be big if the Saints can get him a 4th early.
One thing the Saints were hoping for is the ability to play a little bit more physical today and maybe bring some fouls to Stab, as they rotate about 6 players most of the time.
Here's Jennings. A foul was called. They're going to get Darius Gray on an offensive foul. As a timeout will be taken. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back. Saints up 10, driving. That's a blocking foul against the Saints.
Foul will be on Kellen Welch. His second of the game, Saints' third of this quarter.
There's another foul there.
I don't believe it was a foul. I just think something the refs are not quite happy with about that.
There's a deep three from Mallory, no good. Rebound Gray. Up for Jennings now. Brandon Jennings going coast to coast. And that's an offensive foul.
Second tonight on Brandon. Both calls questionable to an extent.
Very much so. Here's Williford.
Excuse me, third on Brandon.
Puts up a three, air ball. Sonny Bridges, the lead at 10 for St. Christopher's. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cosby in for Gray, goes to work. Count it! Darius Gray will go to the line to try to finish off a three-point play. How good has he been tonight?
Darius has been crucial both sides of the ball. Defense especially, getting rebounds, fighting some away from Mallory, and especially on offense, getting those tough points inside the paint that the Saints have been working on trying to get almost all year.
.456 to go in the third quarter as Darius cannot hit the free throw. Bullet Coles. Stab down 12, drops Kellen Welch, puts up a three, and it's good. Impressive display of dribbling there from Denzel Bullet Coles.
Coach Hamill not happy with the call on that one, hoping that he could get a foul.
Here's Jennings. He's already been called for 2 offensive fouls. Welch swings it in. Cosby puts up a three. It's off. Rebound, Darius Gray. He'll go to work. Backing in. No good. Off the glass. Bullet Coles tapped it. And Stab has a 5-on-4, but the shot no good. Sonny Bridges up ahead. Darius Gray goes up. Basket's good. What a pass from Sonny Bridges. We've seen Darius make that pass to Sonny a couple times this year. What a pass there by the junior guard. Here's Bullet Coles spinning off the glass. No good. Rebound taken by Stab. Williford throws it out. Hits D'Alessandro. Three-pointer up. No good. Rebound. Fighting for it, and that's going to the Saints. So I'm sure you could see parents here not happy with the officiating. They wanted a foul.
I did see Brandon get a little knocked in the head there. Yeah. I think it took an elbow from possibly number 3 or Mallory there.
Here's Darius going in. Triple teamed. Gets it out to the corner. Brandon. Over Bullet Coles. Shot blocked, but he gets it back. Bridges now. 9 on the shot clock. Sonny Bridges. Double team comes. Gets it off. Elijah Brandon. Leaves it off. Cosby for 3. No good. He's up ahead to Alessandro spinning. Layup, no good. Gets his own rebound. He's fouled. Basket's good and 1. Lead still at 9 for St. Christopher's. As subs come on, it's Kellen Welch for the Saints. It's Darius Gray will take a well-deserved rest.
He took a hard fall there, the
Yeah.
possession before this. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. Last night we were talking about if the big man falls, it's rare that it's not a foul.
Tough break for the Saints. The rebound tapped out to Bullet Coles. He'll drive. Stepped out of bounds. Or excuse me, no. They're going to get a foul on Sonny. Or on.
I believe that is on Kellen Welch there.
Yeah.
Don't exactly know what.
Something to note. Welch and Darius Gray both have 3 fouls now. As both free throws are good for Denzel Bullet Coles. Lead down to 7 for the Saints. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bridges over to Welch. Hands it off to Jennings. Puts up a 3. Off the back iron. No good. Rebound Bullet Coles. D'Alessandro. Williford drives. Gets to the rim. Lays it in. The lead is down to 5. As that's going to be a timeout taken by St. Christopher's. We will be right back. Hello and welcome back after a big run from Stab. Lead down to 5 for St. Christopher's. Here's Jennings. Cosby. Jennings driving, kicks it out to Welch. Has to get rid of it, gets it to Cosby. In for Jennings now. 6 on the shot clock, knocked away. Staying with the Saints. Welch, the inbounder. No one guarding him. Gets rid of it, off for Bridges. And that's a ton of contact for no whistle. Here's Mallory up ahead for Lions. 3-pointer somehow doesn't fall. Rebound taken in by Jennings. Darius Gray barreling down the floor, off the glass, no good. Bullet Coles puts up a 3. No good. Rebound Welch. The Saints probably need to slow things down here. It's a very chaotic sequence of events. Here's Jennings. 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cosby over for Bridges. 10 on the shot clock. Darius Gray goes up. And that's a ton of contact, but he lays it in anyways.
They saw Darius. They assumed we were playing football here today.
Kicks it out to the corner. Bullet Coles, no good. Cosby rips down the rebound. And they're going to give a jump ball.
They did jump for the ball, but I don't think they wanted a jump ball there.
That's going to, my goodness, Brandon Jennings with the rejection. I was about to say that's going to lead to an easy layup, but Brandon had other thoughts.
I know we didn't really see it on camera, but I think on that missed 3-pointer, Brandon got a hand up in there somehow. I don't know how, but he'd be the guy to do it.
Here's Williford, gets around Bridges and lays it in. Lead is at 5. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jennings. And he's fouled. It's going to be D'Alessandro. His second. That's the 5th foul against Stepp, so Brandon Jennings will be at the line for 2 shots. Some parents have some choice words for the referees after how this quarter has been officiated. As Brandon does sink the first free throw.
I think the refs, because also last night we were talking about Darius Gray playing football. They might have listened into that. I know they can probably tell he does, but I think we shouldn't recommend any football talk going forward.
As the lead is 7 for St. Christopher's, just over 30 seconds left in the first frame of the second half. Here's Mallory driving. Bit of an exaggerated Euro step there maybe, but not in the eyes of the officials. As the Saints have it, 14 to go in the third quarter, up 5. Mallory knocks it away from Bridges, leaves it off for Williford. He goes up and lays it in. Saints still have time to get up a shot. Cosby, Welch, and they don't get one up. As that's off the side of the backboard. The lead is 3 going into the fourth. Stay with us. We have a great final 8 minutes coming up. Hello and welcome back. 8 minutes to go. And the Prep League title rides on this. St. Christopher's holding on to a 3-point lead. Welch. It's the inbounder, gets it in. Darius Gray, he had a big third quarter.
Not just the third quarter. Darius Gray's had a big game so far.
Welch gets it off to Jennings. In for Gray, backing in, goes up, and he will go to the line. 2 shots coming up for the sophomore center.
Apologies on the camera there. Sorry, I didn't get that one in frame. I'm not used to talking in, moving the camera around, but I'll do it for you guys.
As Darius's first free throw, no good. Misses both. Here's Williford. The lead is 3 for the Saints. Chance Mallory. Trap comes, gets to the corner, Bullet Coles driving, spinning, loses it. D'Alessandro, he drives. And I believe earlier in the possession, I might be wrong, but should that not have been a double dribble on Bullet Coles?
It looked like it from here.
He carried the ball, lost it. No one touched it, then he picked it up. That should have been a double dribble. As Elijah Brandon checks in, Stu Cosby will take a seat.
Brandon on 4 fouls now. Very close and in danger of fouling out of this game.
That cannot happen for St. Christopher's. Mallory tries to split the double team, gets it back. And a timeout taken by Stab. We will be back. Hello and welcome back. The lead is 3 for St. Christopher's. 7:04 to go. As Mallory gets around Elijah Brandon and lays it in. Something to note, Brandon Jennings playing on 4 fouls, so they've moved him off Mallory. Bridges in for Jennings. Back to Bridges. Jennings in the corner, puts up a 3, and he's going to be fouled by Danzel Bullet Coles. Brandon missed the shot, but
Mallory there trying to get Brandon on 5 fouls by falling.
if he did that in the NBA, that'd be a technical foul.
Yes, it would.
It's the first free throw, no good from Brandon Jennings. Saints cannot afford to be leaving points on the board. Already missed 3 free throws in the 4th quarter. As Brandon does hit the second. Lead up to 2. As Jennings goes 2 for 3 at the stripe. Lead back up to 3. D'Alessandro tried to get it to Mallory off the screen. Good job by Elijah Brandon to deny it. D'Alessandro took about 5 steps. The refs wanted to call a foul, but clearly happened after the travel.
They're faking us out a little bit up here.
Yeah. One ref tried to call for a foul, one tried to call a travel. The travel was the correct call, and that's what ends up being the call. So the Saints have it back up 3. Just about 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Bridges. Driving, Sonny Bridges gets to the lane, and he is fouled.
Almost a big block there, but foul called before.
And it was a good effort by Williford to reject the shot, even though it was a foul, as it eliminates the chance of and 1. As Bridges trying to extend the lead to 2 possessions, and the first free throw will do just that. So we're going to see Jaden Brown check in for D'Alessandro. Something to note about this Stab team is they are on a very short rotation. We've seen the starters on the game for almost the whole time, and we've only seen 2 subs come in. Makes it easy for us. Not many names we have to remember.
Does make it easier for us while we're saying them.
As Bridges goes 2 for 2 at the line.
We actually kind of get to know them by quarter number 4.
Yeah. I barely needed the roster sheet.
We still needed it, but not as much.
Yeah, especially because we've already streamed a game against them. But here is Chance Mallory driving on Elijah Brandon, spinning, gets in the lane, missed the layup. Rebound ripped down by Gray.
Chance Mallory almost stepping in front of Darius Gray there to get that rebound. Shows you how much of a powerhouse he is inside the paint, both on offense and defense.
Bridges guarded by Mallory, gets it to Elijah Brandon. Screen comes from Darius Gray. Brandon over to Welch. Welch picks up his dribble, has to get rid of it, hands it off to Bridges. 5 on the shot clock. Bridges pulls up the 3. It's good! Sonny Bridges! The lead is up to 8. Perhaps the biggest shot of the night for St. Christopher's as Elijah Brandon knocks it away, but he's going to be called for a foul. Big possessions coming up here for Stab. Down 8, just over 5 minutes to go. Here's Lions. Williford. Bullet Coles driving, gets in the lane, layup, no good. Gets his own rebound, throws it up, and he is fouled. And they're gonna get Elijah Brandon on the foul. Once again, something to keep note of. Brandon Jennings playing on 4. Darius Gray playing on 3. Kellen Welch playing on 3. Do you know how many Sonny has?
I believe Sonny has 1 or 2.
I believe it's 2.
But all of the starters have picked up at least 1 tonight.
As Bullet Coles sinks the first. These are some big shots for Stab as late, down 7, under 5 minutes, cannot afford to be missing free throws. As Denzel Bullet Coles does just when he needed to, goes 2 for 2 at the stripe. Jennings over to Elijah Brandon. Darius Gray hands it off to Brandon Jennings. In the corner, Welch. Darius in the post, and that's going to be a foul against Lions.
It's 4 fouls now on Stab. Almost entering bonus for St. Christopher, excuse me, for Stab, which will benefit St. Christopher's.
1 more foul and the Saints would be on the free throw line. Here's Jennings, gets in the lane, goes up, shot blocked. Fight for the rebound. On the floor, jump ball. It is going to be going to Stab. They give them a timeout, so.
Possession error was in favor of Stab there.
Wave off the jump ball. Timeout taken by Stab. We'll be back. Hello and welcome back. St. Christopher's up 6. Here's Williford. Just over halfway left of the 4th quarter. Lions inside, Bullet Coles. Pass tipped, stolen. It's Kellen Welch who has it. I believe it was Bridges who got his hand in there. That's a dangerous pass, nearly stolen, but Bridges does manage to get it off to Brandon Jennings. Jennings gets a screen. Picked up his dribble, gets it off to Darius Gray. Pass nearly stolen. Ball is loose. And that's going to be a jump ball. And honestly, a shocking call there as Stab has gotten the timeout call off when there's a loose ball twice already in the last 5 minutes, but St. Christopher's doesn't get it there. So here's Mallory in the corner. Williford kicks it out. Lyons for three, blocked by Gray. He has it on the other end, goes up. And the shot, no good, but he will go to the line for 2 shots as Darius Gray denies Connor Lyons. So Darius Gray going to the line for 2 shots, 3:34 to go.
Stab now in bonus. St. Christopher's will now get free throws. Every foul that is committed.
As Darius sinks the first 3-possession game. Darius missed the second, but rebound Welch. Big offensive rebound from Kellen Welch. Swings it to Bridges now. Elijah Brandon gets it over to Welch. Pass was a bit high, but Kellen comes down with it. Brandon Jennings has it. 6 on the shot clock. Jennings gets in the paint, fades away. Jumper is good. The lead is 9. Just over 3 minutes to go. Here is Williford. Austin Williford driving, goes up, knocked away by Jennings. Mallory gets it back and lays it in. Elijah Brandon has it. Stab moving to a press. Brandon gets it across. Timeout taken by Coach Hamill Jones. 2:46 to play. St. Christopher's leads 59-52. We will be right back. Hello and welcome back. 2:46 to go here at Stab. St. Christopher's holding on to a 59-52 lead, and they have the ball as well.
If you guys are planning on showing up, which I doubt a lot of you are, but
as that's a bad pass from Elijah Brandon. Mallory. And they're going to give him an and one.
Excuse me, pizza is now $1 at the concession stand. Sorry to interrupt whatever that was.
Questionable call there, as it looked like Bridges got the foul off way before the shot. But Mallory will go to the line. As Finnegan Black will check in for Stab. Mallory misses the free throw. Rebound by Gray. Lead remains at 5 for St. Christopher's. Bridges. And for Jennings. Elijah Brandon as Darius Gray is tackled. We talked about this last night, but it is very hard to take down Darius Gray. If someone manages to do it in that fashion, it's a foul.
And that's twice tonight.
Yeah.
Is it tonight? Yeah. It feels like this is a morning game for some reason for me.
I don't know. Maybe Stab should start recruiting some of these guys to play football. As Darius misses the first free throw.
I mean, all I know is they really need to recruit Mallory. That dude is quick.
Yeah. He'd be a very nice running back. As Darius, second free throw. No good. Rebound by Kellen Welch. Goes up. And shot blocked, but he's fouled. So 2 free throws coming up for Kellen Welch. We've talked about this so many times before, but even if you're not seeing his contribution in the box score, he's always putting such a massive effort in for the Saints. 3 crucial offensive rebounds tonight, and that one the biggest of them all, as he has a chance to extend the lead back out to 3 possessions with 2:26 to go. First is no good. I think the biggest point of emphasis that Coach Jones would probably talk about with the team after this fourth quarter is the free throw shooting. As Welch misses both, Saints go 0 for 4 at the line in this possession. And Stab has it. Bullock Coles hands it off. Mallory for 3. It's good! The lead down to 2. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Mallory could not have timed that any better for Stab, unfortunately.
Brandon Jennings driving, hands it off to Bridges. Elijah Brandon right back to Bridges. Jennings gets a screen from Gray. Over to Darius. He'll drive. Pass in the corner. Brandon gets in the paint, goes up, shot blocked by Bullock Coles. Mallory has it, runs into Bridges, and that's a blocking foul. So Chance Mallory will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Minute 38 to go. Chance Mallory at the line. Stab down 2. First free throw is good. As Stu Cosby will check in. Elijah Brandon will take a seat. Second shot from Mallory, no good. Rebound taken in by Cosby with Brandon Jennings. Saints still lead, Jennings loses it, ball is loose. Fight for it, Mallory has it. Pump fake, loses the ball, stripped by Bridges. Cosby has it, gets it over to Bridges now. Saints will slow things down as Coach Jones wants a timeout. An incredible defensive play by Sonny Bridges that saves the lead. Minute 19 to go. 1-point game. We will be right back. Hello and welcome back. St. Christopher's holding on to a 1-point lead. Minute 19 to go. Darius Gray, the inbounder. Both teams in the double bonus. So any foul will result in free throws. Here is Jennings. Driving, Brandon Jennings. No good, rebound, Mallory falls down. Ball is loose. Williford has it. Saints fans want to travel. Here's Mallory. Mallory gets in the lane, hands it off, Bullock Coles, layup, no good. Rebound is loose, knocked out by Cosby, tries to save it, and he is out of bounds.
50.2 seconds to go. And it is tight.
The refs look like they're giving Coach Jones a warning of coming out of the coaching box. Denzel Bullock Coles, 50 seconds to go. And that's going to be a foul. 2 free throws coming up for Stab.
That's foul number 5 for Brandon Jennings. As that will end his evening.
If the Saints want to take the first Prep League championship in 24 years, they're going to have to do it without their star player.
Great game from Brandon Jennings tonight. Now all he can do, unfortunately, is watch.
Stu Cosby was trying to argue that the foul should have been called on him and did not sit with the refs as Mallory misses the free throw. Now the best Stab can do is tie it.
If the Saints hold the whole possession, there will be just under 15 seconds left.
If you were Stab, would you foul? If Mallory misses this free throw, would you foul?
If I were Stab, I would not, considering what Stab has done in previous games.
But Mallory does hit it, so we are level. 40 seconds to go. Here's Bridges. Welch. And that's going to be a foul on Finnegan Black, sending Darius Gray to the free throw line. He's struggled at the line from time to time. 0 for 4 in this fourth quarter, but his 2 biggest free throws of his career are coming up right here. You need 1. (59-59), 33 seconds to go. Darius Gray leaves it short. Saints 2 for 10 at the free throw line in the fourth quarter. Darius misses both. Rebound by Denzel Bullock Coles. The clock hasn't started. Starts very late. That's the Saints' benefit. That is now Stab. 2-second differential between shot and game clock. Mallory driving. Mallory gets inside. Pass tip. Falls to Bullock Coles and he lays it in. 15 seconds to go for the Saints. Here's Bridges. Knocked away. Falls to Elijah Brandon. Puts up a 3. No good. Rebound tapped out. Taken in by Stab. It's with Mallory. And Stab is going to win it as Bullock Coles throws it down. Unbelievable sequence of events as the Saints got a good look from 3, didn't fall, and that will do it.
It's one of the toughest losses this year for the Saints.
Their lead got as big as 11, but they could not finish it off as Stab defeats the Saints for a third time, and they will take the Prep League championship. It's very well deserved. This was a very good team.
I believe we will be back with you guys, though, one more time.
Yeah, we will be there for the Prep League the Visa quarterfinals at home on Tuesday. And we'll see how long their run lasts in the state tournament, but most likely, if they do win the quarterfinals, the game Wednesday would be on the road. We'll see if we stream, depending on where that would be. And then if they do manage to make it out of the semis, if they do manage to make it out, the Final Four and the championship would be held at Benedictine. So we would definitely be there for that, but I'm sure many of you would be as well. But
yeah,
we want to thank all of you for tuning in as Stab, your Prep League champions.